Hey guys, it's Jason here with Hobo Forge Survival, and today on Smart Tips and Tricks we're going to be talking about water. Alright guys, today we're talking about water, and arguably the most important survival resource. Can't live without it. First we're going to talk about why we've selected this spot to harvest our water. As you can see, we have a mild running stream in front of us here. We have a little bit of turbulence here, which is what I'm looking for. All right, we have three different ways that we're going to harvest water today and talk about each one individually, how we're going to harvest that water and how we're going to process it to make it potable to consume. I've chosen this water here because I've already worked upstream several hundred meters to ensure there's no dead animals or industrial runoff or anything like that that could potentially cause harm to me even after the purification process of this water. I've chosen this turbulent area here because in harvesting this water using the GRAYL, which is what I'm going to use first to harvest this water and purify it by means of a filtration system, is as this water moves across these rocks, the sediment is dropped within these rocks, and the large particulate is actually dispersed through here, so I don't have to worry about moving large particulate to collect the cleanest water I can, which is absolutely essential for making the potability of water. So I'm going to open up the GRAYL here, and I'm going to harvest the cleanest water I can find. And with this GRAYL specifically, I'm going to harvest enough water to fill up to the line on the inside. There's a line on the inside. I'm then going to place the GRAYL here on a solid surface, and I'm going to rotate the arrow to green, and I'm going to begin to press the GRAYL down, at which time the water is going to move its way through the filter and transition into the inner container where you have clean water to drink. It should take roughly 8 seconds. 8 seconds to pass through the filter and make its way into the inner chamber where I have nice clean water here to drink from this stream. All right, on the inside, now we have clean water. You can see I take off the top, which is completely separated from the outer shell, and I got clean water here to drink right out of this stream. The next one we're going to be talking about is purification through boiling. I have a steel container here. This is a bot container. It can be used for cooking and transportation of water because it has a seal up top, which I do like about that. So if I can't start a fire in this location, I can harvest water here. I can transport that water without spilling it and then boil it when I get to my next location. So same, I'm going to fill this up. The cleanest water I can harvest out of here. I'm going to put the top back on. And when I get to the point where I can boil this, I'm going to go ahead and boil it. All right. Now, with boiling water, at sea level up to 5,000 feet, I want to bring this to a rolling boil for 1 minute. CDC recommends above 5,000 feet, depending on what literature you're looking at, above 5,000 or 6,500 feet, you want to let it boil for up to 3 minutes to ensure that it's killed all pathogens, giardia, viruses, things of that sort. The next means of purification, so now we've done filtration mechanically through boiling at 212 degrees, and now we'll talk chemically. I can always carry a small bottle of bleach. This is bleach 8.25% sodium hypochlorite. I carry this with me for chemical purification. If I can't start a fire or I don't have a filtration system, I can add 2 drops per quart or liter of water, sodium hypochlorite, and up to 6 to 8 drops per gallon. Let that sit for agitate and let that sit for approximately 30 minutes, and then that'll kill what's in that water and make it safe to drink. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.